In this video, I am eating every single Stouffers frozen meal I could find. 27 frozen meals I have in front of me. Why? Because sugar diabetes is never enough. I want to have spiked blood pressure as well. Okay, so we got everything from chicken pesto. We got cheddar potato bake. We got fettuccine alfredo. We got bowls. Bowls, they do bowls now apparently. Now, the majority of these are gonna get cooked in the microwave, but there are a stack of a few that I feel will do better in the stove. We're gonna let these go for like 40 minutes in the stove, like the fried chicken, the chicken parmesan, the alfredo chicken noodle, bitch. Like some of these are gonna go in the big boy, but the others are gonna go in the microwave. And this scares the shit out of me. A spinach souffle. I have never had a spinach souffle in my life, but we're gonna tackle that whole too. If you like the way this sounds, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe, leave a comment for me, spike that algorithm, and let's get started. First up, we got the chicken pesto, but this is what we got when we mix it up. It don't look terrible. I mean, I could see this at a very sketchy restaurant, maybe. First little bite, let's see what we got. Oh, this might be a fun video. The seasoning on here is phenomenal. I mean, for a frozen meal. Again, when I'm praising these things, I am praising it from a frozen meal standpoint. I am not comparing this to a Michelin star restaurant because some of y'all will get so butthurt when I say something is good. You're like, oh, this man must have never had a home cooked meal before. I'm comparing it to frozen meals. Get off my Anyway, the seasoning is so on point. It's cheesy, garlicky, and the aromatics just opens everything up. Massive chunks of chicken, all white meat, not a single grill mark as advertised here, but will I rock with it? Absolutely. The spaghetti with meatballs, one of the classic OGs, right? When you think Stouffers, this has to be one of the first ones that comes to mind, right? Spaghetti and meatballs does not look bad. Could look a lot worse if you're asking me. For you Italians out there, does this make you want to punch me in the face? Let's see. An immediate no, an immediate hell no, actually. There is zero structural integrity to this meatball. You put it on your tongue and it disintegrates into a fine paste. It just doesn't hold up at all. The sauce is lifeless. And again, I'm judging this on a frozen meal standpoint. Even for a frozen meal, it's just devoid. Hold on. There's a good bit of sweetness to it, but other than that, there's no dimension to the sauce. Thanksgiving time, we got turkey stuffing, gravy, potatoes. Definitely more jail food vibes here. But no, it actually doesn't look that bad. Considering what it is, it doesn't look that bad. Try a potato. Dead, soulless, like it's just the flaked potato and nothing else. Maybe a little pepper in there, nothing else. Holy sh**. This concerning looking stuffing, it's slightly more sucky than stovetop, but it's actually not horrible, I guess. All your familiar flavors is very like sage and thyme heavy, I guess. It's kind of mushy too. It's mushy as shit. It's like baby food mushy. But flavor-wise, not terrible. Turkey doused in gravy. They do poultry, right? It's a thick cut of like turkey breast. It's fibrous, thick. Again, no lab meat here. Let's try a full Thanksgiving bite. Turkey potato stuffing. If you close your eyes and believe in the power of imagination, it actually tastes pretty damn good altogether. Chicken alfredo with broccoli. Now it's health food. Got some greens in there. This is what we're looking like right here. We got a bite with some nudes, some chicken, some brock. And don't laugh at me for how I blow on my food. My wife says I blow on my food like an infant. I don't want to see anything in the comments about how I blow on my food. You'll be blocked. See you right. It's pretty good. This sauce is a bit runny, but I mean, that's gotta be like ice crystals melting, something like that. Stouffers puts good quality chicken in their meals. It's like all white meat, fibrous chicken. It doesn't feel like some kind of like science experiment in your mouth. It's like it's just a cut of chicken booby. The sauce, it's cheesy, but again, that runniness, the way it kind of just like disintegrates on your tongue, it just gives it a little less life than you would want. The broccoli's crisp, almost as if it's fresh, quote unquote. That's about a B. Stuffed peppers. Now this one definitely baffled your boy when I saw it in the damn refrigerator aisle. I just thought this was like above Stouffers' pay grade. Like little bitty stuffed green peppers surrounded by sauce. Very interesting. You can kind of see there's like rice in there, a little veg in there, a little meat, little green pepper. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty solid. That's sauce. It's a very good like tomato sauce with a bit of like a twang to it. You almost get like tomato soup vibes from it. It's a very good tomato soup. This meat is not beat to shit. It's very like manageable. Bits of rice in there too, you know, just body. The green pepper's overdone, but you can't really expect too much more from a frozen meal. It's been like sitting in this for however long, and that's pretty good. What is even this? An E-scalloped chicken and noodle casserole? What is E-scalloped? I've never heard of E-scalloped. Is that like email? What is, I don't know, I'm new, maybe I'm, whatever. Not gonna lie, looks absolutely dreadful. A chicken noodle casserole, E-scalloped. There's like mushrooms, carrots, and like a crunchy top. So let's try and get a little bit of everything that matters, right? A well-balanced bite. See what we got here? Horrible. Oh, it tastes like, it's like blended cardboard. There's like no salt in this. The chicken is like chewy and gloopy. The noodles are way overdone. That crunchy top has no soul in it either. That is a potato and bacon bake. So of course I baked this bitch. Oh, they definitely skimped your boy on the portions. Like, do you see how under, they said, F you and your potatoes, big boy. I don't know why I have a feeling that the flavor is gonna make up for it right here. They can't so egregiously underportion this without the flavor being a banger. I know they can do cheese well. You can't f up bacon. There's gotta be some kind of silver lining here. Looks unassuming, but I just know this is gonna knock my socks off. I just know this is gonna be it. Okay, they need their ass beat for this one. It's fine, it's okay. It's just not worth it being 1/4 of the actual serving size, you know what I mean? Imagine like a chunky mashed potato with bacon and cheese. That's all it is. It's like, or like a loaded baked potato. It's fine. It's very, very fine. I would finish this bitch, but damn it, you giving me a thimble-sized portion of it. It's f***ing criminal. Granted, it's super cheesy, like a cheddar cheese. That crunch on it is phenomenal. You almost get like you're eating a French fry. Some of the crunch you get out of it. And the bacon does bacon things. This one, I definitely made the right call putting it in the oven because you got the crispy bit right there. Looks burnt, maybe it's burnt, but adds that texture, crispy. Okay, I'm gonna be fair. Flavor-wise, it gets a B, but they need the ass beat. Macaroni and beef definitely looks like a wartime ration. I'm not excited. Just smells like tomatoes and peppers, and I think that's exactly what's in here according to the box. I don't know, you guys. This one truly looks like jail food. Let's see what we got. It's like if you took the inside of a Chef Boyardee ravioli, a beef ravioli, and you just emptied it out like some overcooked noodles. That's literally how it tastes. A whole lot of sweetness there with just a bit of savoriness to kind of come up on the back end. There are some decent chunks of beef that aren't like overcooked. They're like solid. They have some structural integrity to them. This is still like very, very below average. Up next, we have chipped beef, and this is what we're looking like here. I don't know what the I was expecting looking at the box, but I guess I didn't expect it to just be a white gravy meat soup. Let me know in the comments if this is the same thing as on the shingle. And apparently I need to provide my own bread. Okay, that's fine. Can't do everything for me. I got one of these little sandwich thins. Hope that's okay. Hope you don't beat my ass over it. Okay, let's try it on its own first. Let's try, man, that exists. Just sloppy meat curtains. Smells like a country gravy. All right, let's try it. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a texture. Oh God, there's no. Oh, it's like seasoned water with the texture of like wet paper. Oh, like okay, so you almost get like corned beef vibes, but if you just stripped all the flavor out of corned beef and just sliced it paper thin, and that gravy, it's literally just like hot dog water. It's fucking hot dog. Okay, let me try it with the bread. Maybe it's better with the bread. Oh, and it's runny. Well, that is the on the shingle, regardless of what you say. Let's see where we are. The bread helps, but that's just because this is really good bread. Not the worst thing in the world, but damn it, it's approaching it. Classic pub meatballs and potatoes. And it's when they're bowls. Stouffer's doing bowls now. Definitely something we would get like in a school cafeteria, right? Just lunch lady special. A lot going on here. The cheese and gravy together really, well no, because those KFC famous bowls, you got cheese and gravy. Okay, so we can see what we get here. Though everything going down the hatch. The meatballs have a little bit more body than the like spaghetti and meatballs. The potatoes are the same dead, lifeless ones we have come to know and love, and everything else is pretty standard. I would definitely not take your mom out for this one. Chicken Parmesan, or at least it vaguely resembles chicken Parmesan. Now, I put this one in the oven. I don't know why I was expecting the chicken patty to get crispy. I don't know what I was thinking, but I had high hopes. I was giving it its best chance. You could really already tell the spaghetti is not gonna do what you want it to do. Stouffer's does not do spaghetti well. Let's try it. Ugh, shit don't even break apart. All right. Let's see what we got. Nope. Oh God. So I don't know if you can tell, that's a whole ass uncooked ass like noodle. Like not even like burnt, it's like literally like it's just like an uncooked piece of noodle. So f you first off. The chicken is like the most mystery machine of mystery meat you could ever think of. It's like a sponge. The sauce, say it with me, lifeless. And again, I'm judging this on a microwavable food standing. It's still just such ass even on that level. The scalloped potatoes. The weird thing about this is that you can only microwave it, and you have to microwave it for like 15 minutes. Do you know how obnoxious it is to have to microwave something for 15 minutes? I'd gladly threw this bitch in a hot box, opposed to just sitting there listening to that incessant humming for a fortnight. Let's see what we got here. It better be worth it. Like you see a little bit of a cheese hang right there. All that for the potatoes to be undercooked. An amazing flavor. So garlicky, bit of onion in there. The cheese sauce is fine, but after all those theatrics, still just an undercooked potato. Like they don't par cook them before they like ship them for microwave consumption. But whatever that cheese top is, it is very good. That cheese on top definitely bumps it up a grade. We got baked chicken, and this smells horrible. Oh God, it looks terrible too. The is that? That's like an embryo. That's like some kind of like placenta. What is, look at that. They did nothing to it. They just boiled the chicken titty in the gravy. Oh, okay, let's try a potato. The usual ass. No, they got like some kind of herb in here. There's some kind of herb there I can't even place. Like maybe just parsley. They put a little bit more flavor in it. There's actually a little bit more salt in these potatoes. They had to put a little bit of something in this. They know they us over this chicken. What is this? Even when you cut it. No, the one saving grace, because they know they're screwing us over, is like actually a cut of solid chicken breast. So they said, if we're gonna give you a whole piece of chicken, we ain't about to put anything else, no effort into this at all. I got a feeling this is probably gonna be the best thing ever though, because it's like they had to have put some love into this, because it looks like something that comes out of somebody. They had to put like the flavor. The cook has to be perfect on this. Oh wait, oh, where is that? Oh no! Oh no! When you first, what the f was that? When you start chewing it, I was pleasantly surprised. I started to taste seasonings. The texture wasn't too bad, but then like as it started to like settle on the back of my tongue, it started to like taste and smell inside my mouth like garbage. Like it was spoiled or something. What the f? Hold on. That is, it just started to taste spoiled. Oh, it smells weird. It doesn't smell spoiled, but it just smells like, God, I can't even describe it. Hold on. Almost like it was canned. Like, you know, it's like has that vague something, as if you had like a canned meat. Like, if you ever had like sardines or like canned chicken or something like that. That almost. Disrespectful. Bitch food. Tuna noodle casserole. Boy, if I've been afraid of anything on this roster so far, it is this tuna noodle casserole. I hear about tuna noodle casseroles on like sitcoms and like that. It's never with like a positive energy. It's always like a joke. It's always the butt of like someone who can't cook, or someone who's just super old or unimaginative in the kitchen. Woo-hoo. That is, if for sure exists. Just, oh gosh. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm very afraid. I should have did this one when I had more of an appetite, because the smell, the look, it's not doing any favors. I'm at a full stomach. Wow, this is a very poor idea. Woo, all right. It's actually not bad. I mean, if you're a fan of like a tuna melt, you're gonna begin to get that energy. No clue what this cream is. Does it say? Oh, it has egg noodles? You son of a bitch. It has egg noodles in it. So why the f are there not egg noodles in the Salisbury steak? Anyway, mushroom celery in a creamy sauce. So what's the cream in the cream sauce? I don't know if it's like a cheesy sauce or what, but I guess it's kind of fine. You got a crispy crust on the top. Is this something I would eat every day? Not even close. Do I ever have to have it again in life? Not even close. Is it tolerable if you have to eat it? Fine. Turkey tetrazzini. Now, Stouffers is a very good cheat code to kind of just get some of those dishes you've never had before in a very easy way. Like tetrazzini, I would always hear about that. Tuna noodle casserole, I would always hear about it. And now I'm experiencing it all in one video due to Stouffers. And that said, I think I'm gonna hate myself for doing it, because what the f is this? What is it, olives and mushrooms in here? What? There's mushrooms. What are these super black things? There's nothing this dark on this box. Why does it look like olives are in here? That's scary. Is something bad in here? Obviously it's a mushroom, but why are the mushrooms so black? Like it looks like a whole nother genus of mushroom compared to what I got. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that mushroom. Like they look like these brown skin tone mushrooms, and then you have something that looks like it has some kind of disease. All right, first bite of turkey tetrazzini. It's actually not bad. I did all that bitch in a moment, but it's actually not too bad. It's a lot of mild flavors, but that sauce, it just has just enough energy to kind of carry it through, just enough like umami to bring it all home. Turkey, of course, is turkey born, basic bitch. The mushrooms, the ones I would actually eat, basic bitch, right? But that sauce, and even these noodles are cooked a little bit better than most pasta I've had so far in this little series here. Average, I wouldn't buy it again, but if you served it to me and I was hungry, sure, I'd probably finish it. A slow roasted steak and potato bowl. Now, it resembles something you would get out of a frozen Asian meal type of a thing. This steak looks very poor. The steak looks like dog food, not gonna lie to you. Like that, it just really looks like kibbles and bits. It really looks like, no, it looks like Purina cat food. But you do got a little bit of fat right there at the corner, so I guess it is actually from the animal. It just, I don't know what the hell they did to it to make it look like this. I don't wanna do this one at all. I don't want to do this at all. Steak, potato, and veg. Let's see what we got here. The steak has no seasoning at all. It's like it's seasoned with water and hopes and dreams. The sauce, it's like a mild gravy. The veggies are overcooked except for like the green bean that has like a little bit of life. It's hanging on for dear life, but it's on life support. And it's the same dead, lifeless mashed potatoes that we all know and come to expect. We're going downhill, you guys. Oh, here we go. Salisbury steak. Sounds like a hug from an old friend, right? I can barely tip this over without like spilling this hot ass grease on me. Let's try the mac first. Solid mac. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those macs you get in your standard institution. It's fine. It's all right for what it is. And now the Salisbury steak. It's great. It's great. It does everything Salisbury steak needs to do. Swedish meatballs. It's like it's coated in chocolate milk. A Stouffer, stop being lazy. It's fettuccine. It's supposed to be egg noodles. If you're gonna do something, do it right. Just buy egg noodles. Don't use your fettuccine, you lazy bastards. Let's see what we got right here. They didn't even have the nerve to season it. Give me the substitute egg noodles, and they didn't season my meat. It's that putty-like texture of a meatball from before, and then you have these dead-ass fettuccine fake egg noodles, and even this chocolate milk gravy just has no flavor at all. You have a slight beef flavor to it, but it's literally like just like beef broth and flour. Meatloaf. Now I'm wondering, is there going to be any distinction between the Salisbury steak? Because I can definitely see them just using the same Salisbury steak blend, maybe adding some peppers and onions in it and calling it a day. Let's do the potatoes because we like being sad. Yeah, they have the same potato that they add a little bit of herb to. But if you look right here, I can't tip it over too much before it starts to just drip everywhere. But it's a very runny, loose au jus, almost remnant of, guess what, the Salisbury steak. Let's see what we got here. It's like more bouncy. There's like buoyancy to it. And I do see like, you can kind of feel where there's like pork in it opposed to like, you know, just the beef of the Salisbury steak, I guess. And of course there's some veg in there too. For the fact that it's just the Salisbury steak, like texture wise, with like a few more elements, I guess I would have to kind of give it the same grade, but like this just seems like it's a bit less for some reason. Cause it just doesn't give you meatloaf. Meatloaf should have more, like it shouldn't be as moist, right? Like meatloaf should be a bit drier, not unsatisfactory dry, but it's not supposed to be as moist as a Salisbury steak. No, I can't in all good conscience give this a good pass. A fried chicken and mashed potato bowl. So this must be their first bowl. Trying to compete with KFC's famous bowl. You got chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn, just no cheese. Why no cheese? Why not be the full doppelganger? A little bit of everything here. A little corn, a little potato. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's good. It is pretty good. The chicken is supremely seasoned. I don't even know if you can see the bits of seasoning on there. It's super peppery with a savory too. And you could tell before it got doused in this gravy, it was probably fried well. But the chicken is carrying it. Everything else about it is pretty mid, pretty average, honestly. Stouffer's mac and cheese. Now, I opted to put this in the hot box because we've had so much macaroni and cheese so far from Stouffer's. I would hope that the standalone one, they would give a little love to, so baking it gives at least what I want out of macaroni and cheese out of it. I don't really want a super runny macaroni and cheese. Baked mac and cheese is by far the superior mac and cheese. Fight me in the comments if you disagree. And you kind of sort of get this energy here without like a top. It doesn't have like a cheesy or crunchy top. And also I wonder if they actually like change the formula, the recipe of their standalone mac, opposed to a mac with one of their like accoutrements. You know what I mean? See what we got. Okay, I think it's the same recipe, maybe a bit more flavor. Is there a different cheese in here? Or it's just a cheddar cheese sauce? It's still that basic bitch sauce, but it's fine. I mean, impressively, the noodles are cooked perfectly in my eyes, just over al dente. Enough body to hold the cheese sauce in between the noodles like a real man. And that cheddar cheese sauce honestly is not bad. It's just not a lot of complexity to it, but it does what a cheddar cheese sauce should do. It's robust. The flavor pops on these noodles like your girl pops on my boy. If you just want some macaroni and cheese and you don't want to slave over an oven for an hour, yeah, pop this bitch in there for about, what, 11 minutes or an hour if you bake it. It's solid. It'll do what it needs to do. Fried chicken. Well, I'm gonna beat you to it, you son of a bitch. Another one I put in the oven with high hopes, but they tell you to vent it, but the venting does absolutely nothing for it because you still just get all of that moisture on there. There's nothing to help fry it in a sense. Comes with some very questionable looking potatoes. I assume they're potatoes. They don't resemble potatoes right now. Let's see what we have. Those actually have the most flavor out of any potato I've had in any dish. Now, I don't know if it's the juices of the chicken dripping down onto the potato, or if it's the fact that it's just so little in this little portion that the flavors had no choice but to concentrate. And there's depth of flavor too. There's like layers of different things going on in those potatoes. Okay, weird. Now, a piece of this chicken patty-like substance here. Oh, and don't think you're getting like whole meat chicken here. That is definitely a patty here. I got a bit that's a little crisp in it. The seasoning smells great on here. It smells like it's gonna do everything it's supposed to do, but let's see what we have. It's like a decent chicken tender. It got all like the basic fried chicken seasonings on there. It's not gonna knock your socks off. You're not gonna be calling the colonel and telling him to quit his job over it. And there is one edge where you do get like a little bit of a crisp to it. For what it is, it's about to be, and it's coming from a black man. Fettuccine Alfredo. So just noodles and sauce with this one. A very random, completely uncooked noodle. Don't know how that happened, and it's kind of stupid when they just have this sauce separate from the noodles, because the noodles just stick together like it's some kind of like schoolyard art class putty, and you can't really get any real like mixture going on. I'll try my best for you, the people. Let's see what we got. That Alfredo sauce is fire. Like when the very first one we tried, it's like that exact same way. It's just so cheesy, so flavorful, not just salt. Like it just has so many layers of flavor to it. It's probably the most simple thing because a really good Alfredo sauce is just like 3 ingredients, but it's just so damn good. The noodles are absolutely dog balls, but that sauce, I could drink this sauce. I don't know what they do to the motherfucking sauce, the Alfredo. Like this is like a C, only because the noodles are balls. If it was just the sauce, this would be an A. A creamy chicken a la king casserole. I don't know how I accidentally left all these casseroles for the end of this video. Oh, now I gotta power my way through this shit. Just very ambiguous looking. This rice is almost giving like risotto. Strange enough. Veg, rice, chick. See, we got. No. You get more peppers and peas than anything. The rice beat to oblivion. It's just mush. And the chicken, they did nothing to it but give it like a salt water brine. Now again, you got that all white meat chicken, but when you just let it soak in salt water and you serve it to me, I feel disrespected and I feel like an idiot for even toying myself with it. And that's a solid F, and I want you to think about that, Stouffers. Like you're selling this, people are buying this. So I actually just realized I had 2 of the turkey and Thanksgiving, the gravy stuffing shit or whatever it is. So it's really like 26. I just want to explain it because some of y'all, if I didn't put this in here and it ended up being 26 at the end of the thing, some of y'all were going to ride all the way up in my rectum and be like, oh, he lied. He said it was 27, but it's really 26. It's this, I made a mistake. Bite me. Now I know we all were waiting on the lasagna. I had to make you wait for it like I make your mama wait for it. Now this is like Stouffer's bread and butter. This is their baby, if you will. Has to be good, right? Now the thing that gets me off rip is that they do not put ricotta in this. It's just mozzarella cheese, which automatically gives you like half of a grade below wherever you would normally land, because how the f do you have lasagna without ricotta? Sounds absurd. All right, let's see what we got. It's good lasagna, like objectionably, it's good lasagna. You can tell they put love into this one. It's a good tomato sauce. It's thick, it's like robust, even has like little bits of tomato in it. There's actually bits of like garlic you taste there. It's a very bright, like fresh tomato taste. A little too sweet. There's like a lot of sugar in this for some reason. I get what they were going for. It's just too much for me. The noodles cooked well. It's not overcooked. Even the meat, that's a whole chunk of like ground meat. Eating it on its own, it's almost like it's just like their Salisbury steak that they just chunk up. But damn it, at the end of the day, they're putting some fucking effort into the lasagna. You can tell that's their bread and butter for a reason. And finally, what? I have no idea how to even tackle this. A spinach souffle. Doesn't that sound like a punishment? Like if you were from some kind of like really f***ed up household where they punished you with food or prison. Cruel and unusual are the two words that come to mind when I begin to think about what reason this exists. Like, come on, like just what the actual what's even in this? How do they describe this? A chopped spinach baked with skim milk and eggs. Boy, you know y'all some evil motherfuckers. All right, let's see. We're definitely gonna do a small bite of this. A spinach souffle. There's no angle of this that looks like it's going to be appealing. I can't begin to calculate. It might be decent. If it goes the route of like a cream of spinach type of thing, it could be decent. Last one of the video. I do this for you guys. Subscribe, like this video, comment spinach if you made it this far. Let's see. No! Oh, imagine spinach jelly. That's literally the texture. It's like, do you know like those jelly candies that used to come like a little like plastic bag you would have to squeeze out? It'd be like cherry or grape or something like that, but it like gave that texture of like a very runny, loose jello kind of a thing. Imagine that, but spinach flavor with bits of spinach. Oh God, and there's like that creaminess too. You taste the skim milk. Why skim milk? Why not whole milk? And then the egg too. Oh God, you taste everything in the worst possible way. It is an abomination. This is literally some kind of f***ed up ass like joke of a food. You can't tell me they sell this bull. You can't tell me this does numbers. Who is eating this shit? People were just discovering how to cook like back millions of years ago. This is probably the they came up with. This is medieval f***ed up. That's torture. Horrible ass. Horrible ass. Folks, let me know what your favorite Stouffer's thing is. I know to hell it's not this, but let me know in the comments what I should try next. What version of I eat every blank should I go with next? I'm gonna try and wash this f***ed up experience out of my mouth. I've been me, you continue to be you, and I will see you soon.